Unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably heard all the buzz about the Alabama State's plus-size dance team called the Honey Beez being fat shamed on national television by the Florida A&M football announcer Joe Bullard.
They're now the new face of Ozempic.
Yes, after a rousing halftime show by this very talented dance troupe, Mr. Bullard had to call them the new face of Ozempic. Just yikes. I don't think this guy's ever had heard of an inside voice. And for that, he is suspended. And Florida A&M has a $10,000 fine levied against him. I hope it was worth it, Mr. Ballard. So who are the Honey Beez?
So you can hate or hail the queen. All hail the queen. But it don't matter.
I had not heard of this dance team before this incident. So what my understanding is, they were founded in 2004, and they're the first HBCU dance team exclusively comprised of plus-size women. The school formed the group to provide a space for plus-size dancers to show off their skills. They really do have a grueling performance schedule. They're enrolled as full-time students, and they have to have a good grade average to stay on the team. And I gotta admit, they are talented, far more talented than I have ever been. So I gotta give them props for that. But I also have to say something. About 82% of Black women are overweight or obese in America. The average Black woman weighs 187 pounds and stands 5 foot tall with a waist circumference of 37 inches. They are at higher risk for heart disease, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, sleep apnea, fatty liver disease, and certain cancers. And normally, I would never say that overweight or obese people just going about their lives is glorifying obesity. I don't even think, this is my opinion, that plus-size models or actors or anything like that is glorifying obesity. But I have mixed feelings about this dance team. So, like I said before, they're very talented, obviously very good dancers and great entertainers. And they're doing exactly what we encourage people that have weight to lose to do, right? To be very active. Everyone should be active. I've been a personal trainer for almost 30 years, and it doesn't matter if you're very obese, slightly overweight, skinny, medium, whatever. Everybody's health is better when you're active. That's just a fact. It's nothing that we can even dispute. So on that hand, they're really a good role model for anyone to be so active, and at their size and the things they can do, that's really amazing, and I do applaud that. But you have to wonder, when we look at the problems in America and what obesity leads to, no matter what fat acceptance people say, it's proven obesity leads to diseases and issues in your life. Knowing all that, and knowing especially what women in the Black community go through, that they die younger and they get these diseases like type 2 diabetes and heart disease, they get these younger and die of them younger. Is a plus-size dance team, is that glorifying obesity? I don't know, but I'm not sure that it's a good thing. And I know that many in the fat acceptance community, they want to blame obesity, especially in minorities, on racism, sexism, classism. And who knows? I don't know if any of that does contribute to it. But in the meantime, we have people dying. They are not living long lives. So no matter what the root cause is, to take responsibility to be the healthiest you can be can't hurt. It can't hurt. That's where I think fat acceptance, fat activism goes, out the window, by pretending that any kind of personal responsibility, regardless of the isms out there, makes your life better. if you just help yourself. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, what happens to these young women after they graduate and are no longer being this active? You see it with other athletes, right? You see so many college and professional athletes after they're done struggle with their weight. Many of them never having been overweight until they quit. So what happens to these young ladies? Does the weight pile on more and more? Do they lose weight? Does anyone know what happens to them? That's my biggest worry. I guess where I stand with all this is I applaud these plus size gals for getting out there, for being so active and being a role model for being more active. I just don't know if having a plus size dance team that girls are aspiring to be plus size. Do you know what I mean? I'm just so curious, what do you guys think about that? Do you think they're glorifying obesity? Do you think that this announcer deserved to be suspended, or was he just telling the truth no matter how, cringy it was? Should we get more plus size dance teams? Are they a role model for young girls or not a role model? I'm really curious to know what you think. So this video was, I didn't have much of a script, and I kind of put it together because I'm so curious to know what you guys think. So leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up if you like this, and I will see you next time.